Yay, experimenting with Newton's laws!
My name is Isaac Newton, and my first law is the law of inertia.
Experiment 1. The skater versus the rock. Isaac Newton's first law, the law of inertia, states that moving objects will maintain their state of motion unless acted upon by an outside force. The skater is skating towards the rock, which is an outside force, so you know what will happen next.
My name is Isaac Newton, and my second law is the law of acceleration.
Experiment 2. The football player. Isaac Newton's second law explains how a force acts on a certain object. This law is known as the law of acceleration. Newton's second law states that heavier objects require more force to move the same distance as lighter objects. The football player hasn't got enough force to kick down a building because the mass of a building is much greater. When something has more mass, it means that it needs more force to accelerate. The football player does have the force to kick a football, because its mass is obviously much smaller than a school building.
My name is Isaac Newton, and my third law is the law of reciprocal.
Experiment 3. Reciprocal movement. Newton's third law is known as the law of reciprocal. It states that for every force there is a reaction force which has the same size but an opposite direction. So whenever an object pushes another object, it gets pushed back in the opposite direction equally hard. Because skater number 2 has a greater mass, the reaction force will be much smaller than the reaction force on skater number 1.